Hello and welcome to the Red Review midway through the season award show. We're going to see who's been good, who's been bad, and who's been downright ugly for Manchester United so far this season. Let's get cracking. I've got 5 players who definitely deserve awards, some who deserve to leave the club, let's be honest, they just haven't been good enough, and some that have been okay and steady. So let's get into it. Obviously, our first player is going to be our captain, and it's going to be Bruno Fernandes. 5 stars for him. God, where would we be without this man? I dread to think. I dread to think where we would be without this man. Talk of him leaving last summer, talk of him leaving this summer, but my God, we need this man. His goal contributions are through the roof, whether it's assists, whether it's goals for himself. Yes, he's a penalty taker. He's missed one or two. He hasn't been perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but he's downright been our best player. So 5 stars. I'm going to give you Bruno Fernandes for being our best player. Okay, a couple of other players who've done really, really well this season. Mason Mount. We just look a different team when Mason Mount's in the team. We look so much stronger. His little dinks around the corner, his pass and his movement, he just causes all sorts of problems for opposition defenders. So yeah, Mason Mount, we look a better team. If he can stay fit, he's just going to prop us up that league table. If we can have him in the team every week, we are just a much better team. We really are. So props to Mason Mount. He gets an award also. I'll give him 4 stars out of 5. Next, Bryan Mbeumo started the season really, really well. Obviously, he's gone to the African Cup of Nations now with Ahmad. He's done well. He's slotted right into the Manchester United team. He didn't need any adjustment time at all. He dropped off a little bit in the last couple of games. Maybe he's been tired. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully he can get back to where he was at the start of the season now. He's done really, really well. I give him 3 stars out of 5. I think he's done well overall, and he's been a great addition to the Manchester United team. Matheus Cunha. People slating him because he doesn't have loads of goals. He doesn't have many assists. But his overall play, if you look at the way he carries the ball, he looks so comfortable in possession, and he really does give us an outlet, especially when we're under the cosh, we're struggling, and we need someone to take a bit of pressure off the team. He done it well against Newcastle the other night, but the game he done really well in was Liverpool at Anfield. My God, he held on to that ball so well. He drew fouls from the defenders and just took the pressure off us, and we managed to get over the line in that game and get the 3 points, which was brilliant. So I think Cunha has been really, really good. Yes, we'd like to see more goals, more assists, more final product in general from Cunha, but his general play has been really, really good. If you watch the games, he's been really, really good. And yeah, I think I'll give him 3 stars as well. Him and Mbeumo, obviously Mbeumo have slotted in more goals and stuff, but yeah, both of them have done really, really well, and they look like Manchester United players. More end product from both, but particularly Cunha. And the 5th player that I'm going to give an award to is our goalkeeper, Sen Lemen. How different of a team have we been since this man has come in? Night and day. Onana was absolutely awful, let's be honest. He was just awful. There was a nervousness about our team that's gone. Sen Lemen is a decent shot stopper. I'm not saying he's a top class goalkeeper or world class in any sense of the imagination, but he's done really, really well, and he's just been a steady Eddie. He's done what he's supposed to do. He's catching the ball, he's saving the ball. Few of them have been questionable goals that have gone in, but nothing like Onana, where he's dropping balls and letting easy goals go in, like shots that are straight at him go past him and stuff like that. There, all that nonsense that we had with Onana. So he's done really, really well, and I think it's had a big effect on the team and where we are in the league table at the moment. So well done to him. He hasn't kept many clean sheets, mainly because our defence has been pretty poor. Like, I think we've as many goals scored as Arsenal. So you can see we're scoring the goals, but we're also leaking a lot of goals. And I don't think it's really been his fault. So he's done well. He gets 3 stars as well. So there's my 5 players. Fernandes, Mount, Mbeumo, Cunha and Sen Lemen. Other players that deserve a mention. Aiden Heaven. Just look at his performance the other night for 18, 19-year-old. Man of the match performance against Newcastle. He won all his duels. And to see a player like that age, he's new enough to the club as well. His 4th season with Manchester United, and the sky's the limit for this guy. So well done, Aiden Heaven. Patrick Dogu again the other night. He normally played left back all season. He got moved to the right side of midfield, which is a bit of a crazy move, but he did play there for Lecce in Serie A in Italy. And he did score couple of goals. It was mentioned the other night on Sky Sports that he'd scored when he's playing there, and what a goal that was the other night to get us to 3 points. And he was a close contender for man of the match as well. Most people, he was man of the match for most people. So yeah, well done, Dogu. Hopefully he can continue on like that. He's been okay at left back, but that right midfield role, it just gives some competition for Ahmad. We'll get on to Ahmad in a minute, but well done Patrick Dogu for the other night. So hopefully we see more of the same from him. Again, he's a young player. He's only with us, I think, a year. He came in late last season, so still have a lot of development to come from him, and he done really well the other night. It's probably his best game for the club, actually. Casemiro, what a turnaround for Casemiro. Last year, people were saying his legs have gone, and we had Jamie Carragher's famous "leave the football before the football leaves you," and he's been a good player for us this season. He's actually been solid. When he got taken off the other night around 60 minutes, he was actually shocked. He was like, "Me? You're taking off me?" Because he was actually playing well in the game the other night, and he's done well this season. Not outstanding, still has his flaws. He's not the player he was obviously 5 or 6 years ago, but he's been pretty solid for us in that midfield. And him and Bruno do have a decent partnership in there. We can talk about systems all day long, but yeah, he's done well, Casemiro. And you like to see him in the starting 11. You know, he does give you that experience in there, that calmness on the ball, and he'll throw himself about and put tackles in. So he's done well. And Ahmad, we get on to Ahmad now. Strange one with Ahmad. I feel like he's kind of fallen off the cliff a wee bit. He's always looks threatening, and he can go past players in the blink of an eye, and he is an absolutely quality player. But the end product this year has been pretty poor. Hasn't scored many goals, doesn't have many assists. So yeah, he needs to do better. He will do better, and he can do a lot better. So yeah, he's done well. But he needs to do better. He needs to be a bit more clinical, decisive in the final third, and yeah, he's done okay. He's done okay. Okay, the missing list: Maguire and De Ligt. As I said, we're leaking goals. There's been a lot of experience there that we've been missing. So we've had Lenny Yoro back there. I know we've had Luke Shaw, who's experienced. Aidan Heaven, obviously inexperienced as well. So you're talking about 2 18, 19, 20-year-olds there in the centre of defence for Manchester United, and there's huge pressure that comes with that. Lenny Yoro has been very hit and miss, in my opinion, but he's a young player and you can see the quality is there, so hopefully he kicks on. But Maguire and De Ligt, two guys in particular that we've been missing for a number of games now, so they obviously are hit and miss themselves, but when they're on it, my God, they can be warriors for us. You know, when they battle for headers, for tackles, they can lack a bit of pace, both of them. But yeah, we've missed that experience back there. I know we have Luke Shaw, as I said, but we're relying on two teenagers basically back there, with the 3-man defence. So yeah, hopefully the lads come back, Maguire and De Ligt, and just provide that little bit of experience and help for the likes of Euro and Heaven. Now, two players that frustrate the life out of me, just to finish this off. Number one is Joshua Zirkzee. My God, when he came on the other night against Newcastle, wow, it was a horror show, let's be honest. He offered absolutely nothing. He came on for Sesko, and Sesko has to do more. Sesko has to do a lot more, but you can see the quality is there with him. He'll head the ball. He has a decent touch. He'll bring other players into the game. He hit the crossbar and I was unlucky not to score the other night. And as I said, he needs to do a lot more. He needs to contribute more goals and assists, Sesko. But he's a young player, and it's his 4th season. Zirkzee offers none of that. He offers nothing. For the height of him, he's definitely over 6'4". He didn't win any headers the other night. Every time the ball went to him, he lost it. He looks weak, slow, lethargic. Like, he doesn't even look like a Premier League player. Never mind for Manchester United. So please, can we get rid of Joshua Zirkzee and get somebody else in the January transfer window? We need another striker to help Sesko up there. The other one is Diego Dalot. How this man is still a Manchester United player, I don't know. Now, he can show flashes here and there in games, but overall his consistency and his laziness and his reading of the game is so poor. I just don't know how he's still at Manchester United all these years later. So Zirkzee and Dalot, these are my two duds of the season, and you need to go. Overall, I think at the moment we're sitting in sixth place, which isn't bad considering our pathetic 15th place finish last season. So yeah, we need to push on now. If we finish sixth, fifth, sixth, I think that's a positive season. Obviously, it's not where we want to be, but going from 15th up to fifth or sixth is a positive season. So we've a couple of games coming up now that are definitely winnable. Wolves on Tuesday night, and then next weekend we've got Leeds. So you'd be looking for at least 4 points out of those two games, to keep us sort of in around the fifth or sixth position. So yeah, hopefully we can do that. A lot of positives to take from this season so far. It's been up and down. You don't know what you're going to get from Manchester United this season, but I always look forward to the games. Some of them are going to be tough. When we went away to Aston Villa last week, I wasn't confident. Pretty much knew we weren't going to win, but we actually did play well. Against Newcastle, I just didn't know, to be honest. I don't think anybody knew. And we hung on in there to get the win. It was a good 3 points and a good win for us. So we'll see what happens against Wolves and Leeds. Almost halfway through the season and we're sitting in sixth position. So yeah, we'll see how the rest of the season goes. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you were able to, chat to me in the comments. Let me know your feelings. Am I right? Am I wrong? Or what the hell? Thumbs up, subscribe, like. Thank you so much and see you on the next one.